very, very funny. She's from Ottawa, Canada. Woo! Yes, she's a veteran of Giggle Fest, which is in Montreal. We're really, really excited to have her. Her name is Jennifer Brigden. Woohoo!
I think I said your name wrong.
I said it right? Oh my god, I'm so happy. All right, woohoo!
Hi everybody. I don't really know how to do this.
Oh, I should have done it. You did it great. You did it great.
Okay. My firstborn child exists because I don't really know how to do that. Okay. Like medium planned. How's everyone doing? How's the 8 people here doing today? I might cry saying this. This is very exciting for me. This is a big deal. I've traveled a long way to do this. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. Thanks for having this. This is really cool. And now I'm just gonna tell you a bunch of like super embarrassing stuff about myself. Do you like my outfit? Someone outside told me I look like I'm probably funny. I don't know if that's good, but thank you. I feel like I'm dressed the way an old person thinks young people dress, but with like tits to knees Spanx, like just holding everything in. Anyways. Is anybody here married?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Just me.
Just you?
Wow.
I'm married, but barely. I feel like, but my husband proposed, but like, he hesitated. Like, with trepidation. He had mixed feelings about the whole thing. He really did. He proposed to me, like he got down on one knee, but like he'd just come back from war. Like he was a man with a back injury and he really didn't want to do it, you know? It was just like, I guess I'll just. It's true. And we've been together for a while before he proposed, but we had never traveled together, and he was raised fancy. I wasn't raised poor, but I was raised cheap. So I had never been anyplace nice, and that man did not know that, and he did not know, and I didn't know, but he did not know that I do not travel well. I am not a good person on the road. And that fancy-ass man took me to Italy, and I gotta tell you, has anyone ever been? Because it's bullshit. Bullshit. It's just hot. It's just so fucking hot, and you just spend all your money to spend 5 fucking days in a museum, and women can't wear shorts because the Pope thinks we're gross, so you're just hot. It's just like, well, ladies are icky, so you just gotta sweat and you gotta walk around. So every single day my husband was gonna propose to me, and every single day I was just a hot, sweaty, bitchy, cutty mess. And every single day at dinner he'd sit there with a ring in his pocket and he would look across the table and be like, I'm gonna sleep on it. See how I feel in the morning. On the 9th day of our 10-day trip, he realized he just kind of had to do it. He was locked into it, and he was gonna propose, and then I got really mad. I don't know why. I got really, really mad, and I picked a big, huge fight, and I said the worst thing that you could possibly ever say to a straight dude. I looked him dead in the eyes and said that when we were gonna go home, I was gonna get a new boyfriend, and he was gonna be taller. And I don't know if you guys have ever met a man, but that's the button. That's the button that you hit. It's the one they all have. How tall are you, sir?
5'9".
5'9", so like 5'7", let's be honest. Right? My husband likes to tell people he's 6 feet tall, and that he is not. He is not. And now I'm in charge of his estate when he dies, so if he dies first, his tombstone is going to say, here lies a man who is 5'10". I know, he has regrets. He has regrets. Anyways, so he did propose in the end, because it turns out his love language is feeling threatened. And so we are a perfect match. I know. I love you guys. I don't know what else to tell you. I have a coworker who is like on a fucking mission to find out if his wife is having an affair. And you know, she totally is. But he just kind of shows up every day and he's just like asking the ladies if the stuff his wife is doing is stuff that we do. So that it's like totally normal. He's like a Sherlock Holmes, just like ignored all the clues, like just brushed them all aside. It's like, because you're married and have 2 kids, but you just like carry condoms in the purse, right? Like that's just that's totally normal, right? You guys change the passcode on your phone every Sunday night, right? Like that's totally normal. was like, dude, you have to know. You have to know. And that is this, I swear to God, his wife has started having sleepovers. Out of the house, sleepovers, which is, I feel like she's fucking somebody somewhere. These people are in their 40s, and this woman, this very charming woman, I've met her, she's lovely, has convinced her husband that every other weekend she just like packs up a sleeping bag. I know, you like, I can't believe that. He told me this and I was like, ugh. Fire me so that I don't appear at the end of the story. And then I was like, I can tell everybody. I can travel to a different country and tell everybody that I know that this is happening to you, my poor sweet man. Every other Friday night, she packs up a little sleeping bag and a little pillow, and she heads out the door because she's gonna go sleep at her friend's house in the basement. These two women are 40. Is anyone 40? Can you imagine sleeping on the floor in your 40s? No! That's the part that's unbelievable. She's just like in a basement rolling on a sleeping bag, and then, no, the next morning, God, I got a lot of back pain material tonight. I don't know what's going on. It was a long flight. Anyways, so she's fucking somebody else. We all agree, it's a consensus. I'll do an Instagram poll later and he'll eventually figure it out. It's fine, I can stay here all night. I feel like I have you guys captive. What else can I tell you? I'm from Canada, which is, thank you. Generally Canada is the part of the world that no one gives a shit about, right? And I'm from the part of Canada that Canadians don't give a shit about. I'm from Manitoba, which is the middle of fucking nowhere. It's north of North Dakota, which means it's north of your flyover state. You guys haven't touched the airspace below where I grew up. It's pretty terrible, right? This is so embarrassing. I'm actually from what's called the Purple Hill District of southwestern Manitoba, which is a part of Manitoba, which is a refresher, is a part of Canada that is so small and stupid that no one has bothered to put it on a map in 30 years. I'm officially a Purple Hiller based on a very old topography map. And I'm telling you this to paint a picture of why it was so fucking hard for me to lose my virginity in high school. As it was impossible because nobody wants to fuck a guy named Daryl. That's the only option. Anyway. Like most people who grew up where I grew up on a farm, and like most people that I know who grew up on a farm, every dog I ever had growing up was shot to death. I know, isn't that terrible? It's not even a joke. I flew all this way just to get it off my chest. Growing up on a farm is really different. My husband, my fancy-ass husband, he grew up in a city, and he was shocked when he met me and realized that that dog he had when he was a little boy didn't go live on some weird, mysterious farm like his parents told him it had. Nah, that dog was dead. It was dead, and they just loved him too much to tell him the truth. I don't know what happened. They just sat him down one day and looked him in the eyes, and his mom was like, well, son, tough day, but I think it's time for Biscuit to go live on this beautiful farm that we found. You know the one. It's where all the neighborhood cats and dogs have gone to live eventually, and they'll all love it. They keep each other company. It's great. Yeah, you know, we can never go visit though. That's the catch. We can never, ever go visit. It's actually a lot like when we took Grandpa to that retirement home. I gotta tell you, for a while, COVID made that joke so dark. Like, way too bad. It was just like, oh, I may never see him again. Anyways, I don't know. I know a lot of city kids were told the same stupid story. So just to clear the air, I'm gonna level with everybody here tonight. All your dogs are dead. All your dogs are dead, and your parents are goddamn liars. They love you, but they're fucking liars. I get it though. I do. I get why they lie. I've lived in the city for a while now. I got a couple of kids, and they lie because city people love dogs. Too much. Too much. City people love and respect dogs so much that they give them jobs. City people looked at a German Shepherd and they were like, yeah, he looks like he could solve crime. And now that dog is a police officer. That's crazy to me. Golden retrievers, they're what? Social workers? They gotta be, because I see them. They're out there. They're wearing little uniforms, and they're helping blind people cross really busy city streets. And it doesn't seem safe to me, because growing up I saw 3 different dogs get run over by cars. So I don't think they're up for the job. City people disagree. When the whole world started to get real nervous about bombs on airplanes, city people put dogs in charge of that too. So they're at the airport every day, just racially profiling good people who are trying to make their flights. That's it. That's all they could do. Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you,
There's a town in California with golden retrievers. It's the mayor.
What?
Yeah. Medical offices.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm serious. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, it's
And he just like wolfs me
I think it's
into order?
Idlewild. It is
Really?
Idlewild.
Yeah.
You know California that has golden retrievers.
Does he wear hats all the time? Can he vote? It's just a paw print? I'm gonna go. I need to dog